So we're going old school today, and I mean we're going old school with the original Starcraft, but even older still, we're playing a campaign from what you made when you were itty bitty.
A little backstory. Starcraft Brood War, I've said it many times, and that still holds true. I've played games before this, but this is the game that made me a gamer. And in the early 2000s, when I was still a wee bit lad and my balls haven't fallen off and I hadn't entered puberty, I decided, fuck it, let's make a campaign. I've got nothing better to do. And this is the fruit of my loins, so to speak. From, well, more than 15 years ago. Yeah, more than 15 years ago.
Would have been better if you said fruit of my labors, but loins, whatever, yeah, right. So
the thing is, we had a conversation. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I think we were discussing gameplay stuff, single player, and eventually it popped into my head. Wait, I have a super old campaign. Now it's like, you know what? If you find it, I'll fucking download Brood War so we can play it. So here we go. And guess what? Getting it together was super easy. One. I always save everything, Ash knows this. I never delete stuff from my computer, so I found it in like 5 minutes. Next thing we know, Ash had the game and it took another like 1 minute to literally get the campaign in there. And despite all the time that has passed, despite this being the remastered version, quote unquote, sort of, everything still works. Praise the old games that actually work, not like today's fucking broken ass garbage.
Right. So, and he won't be playing it, but I will be playing it. So I've been playing from little itty bitty slabs.
Yes, and remember, always on use map settings, because otherwise the triggers and everything is not gonna work. Like, if you play on anything else rather than use map settings, for most of the maps what's gonna happen is you're gonna enter the game and it's immediately gonna show you either the win or the defeat screen. Nothing's gonna happen.
But here's the thing. I just love the fact that it's still Protoss. Even back then, you were a Protoss fanboy.
You say that, but I actually have a Zerg and a Terran campaign. I just never started them because I focused all my efforts on the Protoss one.
Yeah, exactly. Right, shall we begin? Let's hope it works.
Go ahead.
Come on, it's your campaign. My friends, I've assembled you here to share some very bad news. As you know, the battle to protect our world is not going well, but even as we speak, the Zerg are getting ready for a final attack on our stronghold. I fear that we are not strong enough to defeat... Tazdar, sorry. I'm afraid I see, but one thing now, we have to escape and regroup. If not, then all will be lost. What? I dare not believe my ears. I fear no enemy. I will not run. I will fight to the end. As long as there is strength in my hands and honor in my heart, my spirit will be invincible to avenge our fallen brothers. Phoenix, I know this is difficult for you, but there is no other way. You know this. With our ton of scouting and the Braxis sector, executives remain free in high orbit. I have no one to turn to for help. I'm trying to read as fast as I can, but Jesus Christ. Well, quite a crucis. A crucis? I think you meant crisis. You told me you need some help.
My carefully laid out story, you're not reading it.
Wait, no, look, there's no space. When we lost communication of the attack on Marcella, we feared the worst. I'm glad to see you alive. I am honored to fight by your side once again. Very well, Tazdar. May your 12 moons of Sakuras watch over us all.
Now, you'll notice that when it comes to fucking bomb drops like the Braxis sector, Marsara, the 12 moons of Shakuras, which is honestly something that's only ever mentioned once in the lore, and I know that. Like, I know super fucking deep lore about this game, and yet I had a line where Phoenix says, I can't believe my ears. A Protoss doesn't have ears! So there are your objectives at the bottom left, and yes, this was done when I was like, what, 10 years old, so of course there's gonna be mistakes. What do you expect? Alright, Ash, so these are your objectives. Locate and secure the warp gate. All heroes have to make it to the warp gate.
No, you
All
didn't,
heroes
you didn't
must
say that.
survive.
You didn't say that. What does that say?
Oh, heroes!
Heroes. Oh, heroes.
Imagine this is the opening for One Punch Man when he goes heroes.
Heroes.
There you go. That's your motivation. It was done 15 years ago and topical now. I'm a prodigy, man. I saw it in the future.
Alright, I'm taking a nice drink.
Everybody's just staring at you awkwardly. Are you gonna begin or not? Haha!
Here we go.
Look at them staring at you.
Alright, I got tips here. Right, I may just instantly fucking perish.
By the way, no, these are not tips that I put in there. These are the normal standard game tips.
Your orders, Templar.
Zero to...
What did you ask of me? Transmit. Your will?
You have no idea how much hard work was put for you to have that opening cinematic and people talking to you in game. Also, you're under attack.
Already? I already had a chance.
Dude, like, don't you remember your briefing? Your base, your stronghold is about to be overrun. You gotta defend your base, man. I can't believe you're clicking one worker at a time. That's amazing.
I am gonna fucking die.
You haven't even seen the enemy yet, but okay. Oh, I think there's some Zerg units on the right. I think I noticed them. Haha!
There's fight back here.
One
What?
of your heroes died. You let the hero die?
Okay, so I guess I leave them back there. Okay. Let's try this again.
Haha!
I am so not good enough to do this. I can't stand selecting only 12 units.
Dude, before you freak out, just take a look at the map. You see this part right here. You have an amazing choke points with cannons on both sides. Just funnel the enemy in. The Zerg are not good in chokes. You're a Protoss. Chokes are your strength. Use the choke.
No, I see the retardation of units. Get inside.
Units cannot fucking stack on top of each other. You have to position them carefully.
They're idiots.
See, the Archons are blocking and the cannons are blocking. The units can't get through, only the Zealots can.
Fine, these guys are gonna
can't
die
either.
then.
But at least tell them to attack rather than just walk around doing nothing. And careful with the lurkers, those assholes are very dangerous. They attack in a line, so if they get inside the choke, you're fucked. Also, you might want to build some interceptors, lower right, next to the portrait. Build interceptors, otherwise your carriers are useless. Yep. Build interceptors, there you go. Oh, look at those OP carriers from Starcraft 1. The unbeatable machines of the Golden Armada. Also, I think your front is getting a bit fucked. You might want to use your High Templars to cast a few sides to the storms, so you can.
I cannot tell
bleed
in
out
this
the enemy.
clusterfuck what's a High Templar.
Go down, go down.
the fuck's
I
that?
think they already died. Too bad, you lost them.
I can't tell what the fuck's what.
You shouldn't have let them die, man. Also, you've got plenty of resources and a huge base. Maybe you should, build some more units to support your front line before they overrun you. Are you scared to go and check because you don't know what's gonna happen?
No, leave me alone. Oh my fucking god! What is that?
Because at the entrance the hiders were being clustered up, so the line just started forming, and that's where the line ends.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is that?
Just so you know, considering I'm the one that built this campaign, I've made sure that all of these missions are beatable because I've beaten all of them. You'll notice that the tile set is Ash World, so this has to be your home turf advantage.
Oh, there's no thing for this one?
I guess not.
Okay.
Considering how hard it was to make it for the first, I don't even remember if I have any more of those done.
Alright.
And those are your objectives. There's a lot of objectives.
Remain Terran in the sector main undetected, destroy reserve, secure whose temporary needs to warp gate. All heroes must survive. Harsh.
So, as you can probably tell, as soon as you click on chase, I'm gonna happen.
What's... What is... Oh my...
Straight into the thick of things. Combat!
Right.
Don't worry, I'm sure that you can keep the turn undetected, it's fine.
What the fuck?
Protect the siege tanks, they're important! They have splash damage!
Protect what? There's nothing to protect. They're all dead. They're surrounded.
That's the unit. Use Psy Storms. Use Psy Storms. Spin them out. Yeah. Do it. Bam! Look at that. Oh, so satisfying. Again. Do it again. Oh, yes. You can't tell me that's not satisfying.
God, I wish I could select. Shit. Back up. No, dead.
Nope.
I failed.
You let him die.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is? It's
Almost. You almost did it, Tash. You almost did it. By the way, on the right, you've got some more stuff. If you look on the right over there. Yeah, see? That's the temple you gotta secure. And the warp gate.
Oh, I died. But...
And fuck.
What the?
Well, Zerato's still dead. But because they don't have detection. Look at them just wasting those fucking hydras.
I am so confused.
Okay, next one. By the way, yes, that is beatable. You almost beat it actually, you almost survived the wave.
I mean, you're conquered, I will assume?
Conquered, yeah. Because there's a very famous map, Divide and Conquer, on pretty much any fucking strategy game ever, and I made a play on that. Because are you divided, but are you conquered? Oh! Stuff like that, you know?
Keep Zerg under your control, so too must make its Protoss beacon with a crystal.
Stop making fun of my writing when I was 10 years old, you dyslexic fuck.
Honestly, I'm surprised you could even use English this well.
Dude, I've always known English. Sort of.
Make sure your base is well defended before you leave. 150 units! I can barely make 10. Right, I'm worried about what's going to be here. Right, there's no massive enemies so far.
Are you sure?
Oh shit, that blue line up for fucking on the mini-map is them, isn't it?
Maybe it's friendlies this time, who knows?
Ah, fuck!
You can do it, Ash, I believe! Take him out!
Where's my...
Your heroes stood up in the upper left corner, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there they are. There
Okay,
are
how do I
heroes,
get
and that's the
the-
crystal.
How do I get Zerg
In order
to
for you,
use-
no. Only a probe can take that crystal. Heroes
Oh.
can't throw it.
Have engaged the enemy.
Oh, shit. Why are these already broken?
Because there was some enemies there?
There's nothing down here. I'm confused.
Well, you killed them.
That's weird. Oh, no, there's enemies coming up from below. It's like a single Zerg.
It's just a few Zerglings, it's fine. Oh,
So
they're
you,
fucking up your
so
pylon, man.
wait, you run off and defeat like enemies way over on the other side of a map, but this dude you leave alone.
No, they don't do it because they can't see him. They're not close enough. Their vision is shit.
That's... oh god.
You need
Oh,
to get the range of
fuck! What are these? No! Why? No, fuck me!
Why are you reacting like that? It's just some Zerg units, man. It's fine.
I don't... What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Like, these seem rather natural, and then there's this. I'm worried.
Show the Zerg that power is nothing before the Brotherhood. Keep in mind, not all missions are based on you have a base build shit. This is one of those that is different.
Pistons I must survive.
The motivation for this mission is the fall of Antioch when Phoenix dies. So I'm trying to retcon fucking history where you actually go and try to save Phoenix before he dies.
Oh, that's little Ivo's dream to see Phoenix. Oh, let's go see Phoenix.
Go save him.
Oh god, I remember I can't select more than 12 units!
Look at the battlefield, it's such a fucking mess down there.
Yeah, I can't select more than 12 units, this is...
Also, I think you should increase the game speed. Or is the game lagging because there's too many units? I'm not sure.
It's lagging, I assure you. Fuck me!
Come on, you gotta find Phoenix, you gotta save him!
Where's my hero units?
You don't have heroes in this mission, you gotta save Phoenix, that's it.
Go, my minions!
Phoenix! You gotta find them! Don't let them die! Shit, there's Ultras down there. Careful with those Ultras.
Jesus Christ, this isn't even... This map doesn't have strategy, but it's cool, I like it. especially since it's like little Ivo's dream scenario where Phoenix is saved. It's like, ah.
Save my homeboy. The road to victory is hard and long, is it not? Gates to evil!
Eva.
Find and help Portanis. That's pretty simple, right?
All heroes was yeah. Right. I don't see a massive enemies around me this time. I do worry about the orange line here though.
You mean the Ring of Death? Also, you don't see them because they're buried. Ha! Surprise, motherfucker!
That would be a dickish move. Wait, am I separated from everything?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're on your own platform, so you're gonna have to use dropships or flying units.
What's a beacon?
I'm not sure exactly what purpose I gave it. I think you're probably supposed to help Artanis and bring him to the beacon in order to win.
That makes sense.
Oh, you have a second base up there. So yeah, you notice that you're on a space platform, but it's been heavily damaged. That's why it's fractured into multiple platforms.
Oh, fuck me. And more down here. Oof, oof.
Well, at least you're separated. The enemy army cannot reach you, right? You're safe.
Not until they get fucking flyers or something.
Well, luckily you're the Protoss. Dude, you're literally the Protoss race. Build the Golden Armada. Show them who's boss.
Oh god. Oh no.
No cheats, man. You gotta do it legit.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna take you like 15 minutes just to breach that fucking thing, even if you rush for it. So, if you want, let's move on to the next map.
Okay.
You notice, dude, how much I hate resource management in Starcraft. Like, every map has a stupid amount of fucking resources. I just hate running out of resources. The Mountain Pass and the Protoss and Terran put their differences aside once more for a common goal. Don't check the spelling. Come on.
Command and deeper ends.
So this time around, you're not alone. The Terrans are gonna be helping you. Oh. And it's a snow map, something that's very rare and very awesome.
Establish a common with Protoss forces in the sector, protect your ally from a Zerg, destroy you. You know what? I kind of want to use the StarCraft 2 thing and try to remake all this. It'd be hilarious.
Honestly, dude, it's probably gonna be way easier to actually do it in the second game.
Oh yeah. Right, we're gonna. Do I have a base? Interesting.
I don't know, do you?
Don't seem like it.
Check around.
No. Nope.
The Terrans.
Yeah, I see Terrans. None for me. Wait, I've already got this? Really? I guess I've.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Use your dropships and get your troops to the Terran, man. They're your allies against the Zerg. Support your Terran buddies. Wipe out the Zerg. So, believe it or not, back in the day, this was a huge thing because making custom maps was one thing, but if you click on the Terran base, you notice that that's a living, breathing, active and like support type of player. So basically he plays, he gathers resources, he builds stuff, he sends out armies on certain intervals and he fights. Like
How may I help?
that, to make it happen, was an absolute fucking nightmare because the game does not have any settings for you to normally just do that. Like I cannot explain to you how many months I spent to recreate that feeling that you're playing with somebody else despite this being a single player game.
What, you mean it doesn't have like proper AI or anything?
If you set up the AI to play as a normal player and you give it all these resources and this base, the AI is gonna bug out and do nothing because it's confused. So you have to set up a custom AI with triggers for it to act normally.
So all of this is actually...
Yeah, you'll notice he's making units, he's building upgrades, he's mining resources, he's setting up defensive lines, he's getting units together so he can make a push. All of this is stuff I had to customly made because it would not work otherwise.
Am I technically playing with 10-year-old Ivo right now?
Yes, you are. You're playing with a 10-year-old me Terran player.
Did you have to like do the action and then basically tell it to follow?
Everything I did later. Later when you go into the custom creator,
I am honestly impressed.
I think this is one of the maps that was the most intense. Just go into it and you're gonna see the triggers. There's just for the Terran player to work, I think I have like about 400 fucking triggers.
I have to say, I'm honestly impressed. Complex. I'm trying to see the rest of the map right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
The Terran, because you got attacked earlier, the Terran is sending you units to support you.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Yeah, I know, right? I have special triggers that, for instance, when the enemy Zerg forces get to a certain area, which is the heart of your base, the Terran immediately sends units to support you.
So was it because my turrets went down that may have been the trigger
Yeah,
to send these
because they destroyed your front line and they started pushing you, Terran immediately sent units to support you. And now since you're fine, look at that. He's sending his units towards the green Zerg so he can secure that area.
That's... oh my god, I'm just basking in what the fuck's going on.
So much fucking effort, dude. Are you getting hyped? Like, look at this shit. Like, at first I bombarded you with massive battles, but see, I could do some more interesting things in there as well.
Protoss are at
Painful
the
choice.
breach of defeat. Do you have what it takes to bridge the light in their heads?
Bring the light
Bring
in
my
their
light in
hearts.
hearts. The hearts.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the cringy shit.
Evacuate the Protoss forces from this sector. Locate and extract. You couldn't spell evacuate, but you could spell extract, which means the exact same thing, basically.
Because guess what? Extractor.
Oh wait, no, look, Heroes is evolved now. Look, here, Rosa, Herosia.
Dude, here's the thing: when you're in the creative process, create and worry about fixing errors later, right? That's the key thing here. That's why the errors are not fixed, because I'm busy creating. Don't worry about it. Also, Durank is spelled wrong.
Yeah. Oh no, it's enough. Alright, here we go. It's slowing down. Everything's slowing down.
You have a high tempo.
Where is he?
Too bad you lost him.
You got me fucking... How do you know I have a high Templar when I can't even
Because
see
I
the
saw
rest?
him.
Oh my
saw him.
How do you see in this?
I'm used to it, dude. 20 years. So yeah, you managed to fend off the first wave. It was pretty easy, good job. So check out what you can see on the map. Let's see what this map has to offer. So these units are not triggered. As soon as you get close enough, the Dragoons are gonna become friendly and the battle is gonna begin, basically.
I got collect.
That's the crystal that you need to secure.
And up here...
More enemies. So yeah, this map is probably incomplete. What's on the bottom right? So yeah, this map, by the looks of it, is probably not complete. That's why it's
The
so
beacon.
weird. Oh, that's where you have to bring the crystal. So yeah, that's basically it for this map.
Let's see if they trigger as soon as I get down here then. So
Well,
it
I
may
think
just...
something's stopping you right now. I think you're literally in the middle of combat. Careful, your heroes will die.
It's alright, don't wait. It's fine. Yeah, there you go, I took
Yeah,
over
see,
thing.
they triggered.
Okay, yeah.
These haven't triggered because you're not close enough.
Yeah. The triggers are a little
And
off.
you let the Protoss die, the blue Protoss die, Ash. How could you?
They were not strong enough for my Imperium. If I brought some probes in, I could place down like a thing here and it would activate these
You can
turrets.
place a pylon and that would power the cannon, yeah.
Honestly, I like this map simply for strategic. It's not, the triggers aren't done, but I have to admit, I like for the fact that you have like down here, and if you continue on this way, you do get wrecked, but if you continue up instead, you get to take out their line of defenses here, because they've got lots of things in order to, you know, screw up your day
Yeah.
here.
You can circumvent the entire choke point if you go from up above, but you're gonna have to face a massive army to do that.
Well, you still have to get into a choke point, because you still need this, I assume.
Yeah. But if you notice above the temple there's a river. So if you drop in a few units very strategically, you can easily break from behind.
Yeah, drop in here.
Because this thing, the Spore Colony, only shoots up. It can't actually shoot ground forces.
What's this? Zerg
This is the Sunken Colony, and that only shoots ground units.
Yeah. So in other words, you could theoretically get in here, grab the crystal, and
Also
bug
keep
off.
in mind that one of the best units the Protoss has is called the Corsair. They have a spell that you put down a blanket of psi energy, and everything underneath it cannot attack. So these static buildings, if you put them under that psi energy, they can't attack. So you send in a few Corsairs, you disable the buildings, and then you send in the dropships, and then start unloading your army.
1 second.
I think we're up to number 7 or 8. I think my favorite mission is coming up. No, that's not it. Okay. The Desperate Alliance has been made.
Yeah. Go to the high tempo base, wait for further instructions. Oh, we're back to Horus again. Horus survived.
Can you stop with that? God damn it, Ash!
You make fun of my dyslexia, fuck you.
You're making fun of
more.
a 10-year-old kid.
Oh no.
You'll notice that I really love my fucking choke points.
You fucking love checkpoints.
Protect the crystal.
Oh,
That's why you have a probe. Only the probe can carry it. No, the probe is sent to the front lines. It's gonna die.
There we go. So,
See, you found it very easily. You're getting used to it. Yeah, just walk over it and it's gonna pick it up.
nah.
But you spent your forces fighting the choke, so you lost.
Yeah, I should have gathered that before it got down. We would have got down
Strategy.
here and stuff. Yeah, okay. Not that bad.
Right, let's see what's next. The piece of resistance is still yet to be seen. Oh, maybe it's the triple X. Can you click on the triple X real quick? Oh, I think this is the one. Right, so when you start this mission... actually, wait, let's first do number 9. I guess it doesn't matter, but fuck
Go
it.
to the
Proto
zone.
Zelnaga.
We'll have a look.
Secret Sanctuary of the Dark
Bring
Temple.
02 Tastar and 2 Chrysalidas to the Zelnaga Temple, await further instructions or Horus will
You'll notice there was a theme. In some of the missions, you were collecting crystals. Now, this is where the payoff is. You have to take the crystals to a specific thing. Like in the Protoss campaigns, you notice that there were Zelnaga temples. When you bring the crystals there, you could wipe out the Zerg.
Oh shit. How slow is my computer gonna be?
There's a temple, and it's protected by your Terran allies as well. You gotta make your way over there, man. The battle is raging on. They need support. You have to push for the blue Zerg to make it.
Wait, what the fuck's this?
Quickly
There.
push! They're gonna make it! Just
Like-
careful so your heroes don't die.
Oh, they're fucking dead. Oh, fuck me, and there's Warsack! If there was siege, you would have made it. If only there was siege.
bad.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead shit.
There's the third crystal up above, so that's the final one.
Let's see what Yamato gun looks like. Boom.
I can't believe you used it on a Zergling. That's the fucking Yamato gun that does 500 fucking damage.
Okay.
That's
so,
poor Zergling, dude. You literally destroyed its entire bloodline.
So I can tell that the research on the allies were not done.
Yeah.
Because you would be able to push that back easily.
Right, so the triple X one, when you start the map, I'm not sure if I disabled it properly or not, but just to be safe, do not press anything.
Okay.
Anything, nothing, press nothing.
No briefing data, there's nothing for this map.
Yeah, press nothing, just okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a movie.
So
Alright, get through this field.
on one cliff you saw Phoenix, on the other you saw Kerrigan. The ultimate showdown between Phoenix and Kerrigan! With music from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. By the way, it's not over. Just keep watching for now. I'm not sure if you're gonna miss it because I think that the trigger for your screen to lock up is wasted. But let's see what happens. For now, just keep watching.
More units coming in. There's a green unit down here. Oh, so I can see.
Yeah, observers. In this map, I guess I haven't removed the observers.
No, unplaceable.
Kerrigan's over there.
Oh! No!
So, the way I set it up, because it wasn't with proper explosions, you notice that the way I'm doing this is because the battlefield is a clusterfuck, I basically create explosive units. Oh no, that's why there's an observer, because she can turn invisible and there's no detectors. That's why the observer's there, so Phoenix and Kerrigan can actually fight. So, because the battlefield constantly gets flooded with units, and there's no way for me to control it, that's impossible. The way that works is... Wait, why is Phoenix not attacking?
Phoenix is just standing there dying! Oh no! He's just dying!
I think something must have broken, that's why. So, in order for them to walk through the battlefield and clash with each other in the middle, the only conceivable way for that to happen is for everything around them to constantly be dying, so there's a clear path for them to walk. So I basically created explosions around them, so everything around them dies so they can clash in the middle of the battlefield. Also, I think it's not properly tested because she took a completely different route. And they met in the middle and Phoenix is not fighting again.
No, I think
So,
Phoenix,
yeah.
no, Phoenix shanked her. I saw it, Phoenix shanked her.
Oh, she went into the observer mode and she died instantly.
The end of a video because that anti-climax of Kerrigan fucking exploding as well.
Or her shanking Phoenix and him just standing there doing nothing. As you can probably tell, the maps are getting more and more broken because they're unfinished, so... Can you survive? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, hang on, actually, let's read a thing.
No, that's fine, man. Like, you can see that at this point the maps are pretty unfinished.
Can you survive? Let alone... That's meant to be one word. Exterminate the roaches. Wait, no, roaches? So far overseen as hydralisks. Like
No, roaches are not part... Dude, I called them roaches for a different reason, but then in Starcraft 2 the roach actually became a unit. I told you, man, I'm fucking clairvoyant.
Do not let the Zerg take control of their crystals until the process is completed. 1 hour and 30 minutes?
Now, you may think that's a lot, but again, those are that's Blizzard time. And keep in mind, in Starcraft campaigns, the missions usually take 1 hour. They're always long, dude.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
no.
a commitment. You gotta protect that tempo for 1.5 hours.
Well, look, all the crystals are here. Oh,
And guess
no.
what? You can control 2 races. You have Terran and Protoss that you can control. That's not an ally, that's you controlling the Terran.
Oh, wow. And I can control these guys as well.
You're currently controlling 2 races at the same time.
Oh, I do not have the skill to accomplish this. What the oh wait, are those Widow Mines?
Yeah.
Oh, Vulture Spider
But
Mines.
here they're called Vulture Spider Mines, they're not Widow Mines in the first one. So yeah, a joint defense by the Terran and the Protoss.
And we're meant to basically defend this area. Why is these guys down? Oh, it's because it's another walled off area, I see.
You might want to put those Marines in the bunkers, though. Because guess what, for some reason, it was fucking impossible back in the day to program the Marines to start in a goddamn bunker. I don't know why.
But at least you put them in 4 clumps for me to put them in.
Yeah, just so you know that, yeah, these are the Marines meant for this bunker base.
Well, these guys died.
Yeah. You notice how easily and conveniently they're just placed up there, so you can put them in the bunker. Because I can't actually do it.
I see. I have. No, wait. I don't have siege research.
No, you don't have it researched,
just...
but you somehow sieged. Magic.
Okay.
Hacks, man, hacks. He's cheating, man. He's cheating.
Do I have? No, there's Jimena. Oh yeah.
You address me. How may I help?
I got a bit. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. How are units meant to move in this place? There are so many cannons.
Well, the thing is, when everything's so clustered up, yeah, your base is pretty much untraversable. The point is that you'll notice that your base is actually sectioned off into small areas. The thing is, when one area gets overrun, you basically say, it's like a shuttle that's damaged. Just jettison that entire area, fuck off, seal it off. So basically, as the game progresses and they're pushing you more and more back, you just abandon parts of your base until only the heart of the base remains.
Well, we don't have an hour and a half to be in it, but I get the idea of that one.
You'll also notice that you actually have a timer up there.
Jesus Christ. Expect a worm. Welcome from Berserk. All celebrates must be killed.
So, when the Overmind died, I told you how the Zerg were very fragmented before Kerrigan united them, right?
Yeah.
Every brood had a Cerebrate to control it, so you have to kill basically the Cerebrate so the broods will get wrecked.
So in other words, this is a timeline where Phoenix survived, they killed off Kerrigan, and basically they're cleaning up the Zerg.
Sort of. More like the Zerg is still super powerful. The thing is, they're not working together. They're working independently. And this is our chance to push them back and get an advantage on them.
Jeez, you have 3 different armies to fucking battle with?
You're doing a pincer attack, man. You gotta take them out.
I'm actually impressed.
That would be too easy.
I commanded him to attack and he was like, okay, we go, oh, orange.
Dude, you had the sneaking advantage. You should have snuck up there.
Nah. I got 3 armies to think. Right.
You wanted to be a general controlling massive armies and not build shit, right? Here you go, the perfect campaign for you.
Jaws beneath. The Zerg have nearly dug up the sector. Are you gonna scare? Oh, are you gonna let them scare you now? Investigate the strange signal. Aid Protoss resistance. Kill celebrates. Phoenix will survive. The most important one.
Yep. You'll notice there's something different about Phoenix, because the way I played it out, it was basically a double death. Phoenix is now a Dragoon because he died killing Kerrigan. Now he's a Dragoon.
Ah, so in that scene they were both meant to die.
As you will,
Yep.
for ire.
And from here, I'm guessing I have to go out. But wait, where's... How am I meant to build more units?
You can't.
Down here.
You just have a base, you don't have anything to build right now, so you're supposed to use your units to go meet up with the resistance and do shit.
Let's send a few zealots out for scouting.
You'll notice that the mission's called Jaws
God.
from beneath. There are ambushes everywhere!
No,
Ambushes!
God. Goodbye, my brother. I will forever remember you. Ah! Go away.
Ambushes! It's
Yeah.
literally one Zergling, you're a zealot, kill it!
Ah! Ah! Flee! Why are you not helping me, brothers?
There
Why?
you go, you triggered them, now they're helping. They'll die with you.
You fools! Oh my God! Right, so
Use a
this...
flying unit, that's gonna be easier. Do you have a flying unit?
No.
Of course you don't, that would be too easy! You have to go the long way around! Haha! I think the idea for this map was constant ambushes, so I was gonna set up triggers for them to burrow only when you're in a super exposed area so they can surround you.
Ah, like locational. Oh, nice. Locational triggers. Desecration. The Zerg have ravaged the very birthplace of the Adun. There is more than survival revenge at stake here. It is about honor. Destroy the chrysalis before it hatches. Your allies must survive. All heroes must survive too. What?
Yeah. You're on a timer, by the way, you have 3 hours.
You ask of me,
3 hours for one map?
You'll notice that the white Zerg is not attacking you.
Jorad.
Wait, what?
And it's super unfinished, obviously. Yeah, it's most of the map is super empty. There's nothing in it actually, apart from the center, obviously. So yeah, you've pretty much seen what the map has to offer. There's no surprises set up here. This is a very unfinished map.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Like, they don't even have setup units. They've basically set up a few structures. There's actually pretty much no units. Kill it! Kill the chrysalis! Aha! Cheese! Cheese! Cheese!
3-hour game finished in 6 minutes! Yeah!
You finished the game in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Good job, Josh.
There's no ending trigger. Establish communication with protest forces in the sector. Kill the celibate. Oh, wait, sorry, 20 minutes. Oh, I see. Now it's 20 minutes, not 3 hours.
You killed one, but surprise, turns out there's many.
Right, is it just an army I'm controlling? No, I've got a force. So I've got literally...
I'm pretty happy with how these walls came out. Like, yeah, look at that. Look at those defensive walls. Look at that. It's it's so nice. But the fucking cannons are set up so lame. I should have done it differently.
Oh wow! Wait, these used to be flying units?
Yeah, the Arbiter's flying unit, dude. By the way, you'll notice that there's no ramp and you don't have any dropships. So this mission is basically to highlight the Arbiter because he can mass recall units to his position. So basically bunch up your entire army in one area and send the Arbiter forward and then mass recall on top of the Arbiter. So the Arbiter is meant to be like this huge and very important leader-like unit, and you're about to lose him because he died. The point here is you're using the Arbiters to very tactfully strike where the Zerg is weak and then get the fuck out. It's basically hit and run guerrilla tactics. I think it's the last one.
Yeah, you have a really nice, like, myriad of different, things. Oh,
Canyons of Doom!
1 second. I didn't read it. I want to read it. Canyons of Doom. The protests are trapped like rats in a cage. Can they rely on Terran to risk it all and save them? Cool. Celebrates investigate for passive Zerg. Your allies must survive. Oh, there's passive Zerg. I guess there would be a cutscene.
Like the
right?
white one.
Oh, fuck me. No, this is going back to the first game again. Ah!
Actually, no. If you notice, there's too much Zerg up above. There's no way you can beat them. Also, you can't control these. These are automatic units. You're controlling the green ones, not the blue ones.
So wait, which ones are passive? They're not the red. Eh.
Consider it done.
Let's see if the white Zerg are around. Oh, do you know what I think? I think the white one are meant to be passive.
Yeah,
They're just not triggered to do so. Yeah, the white ones are the passive Zerg since they're not attacking me. Well, that was quite fun. Started out nice, good story as well. That was brilliant.